And it's that time again. Welcome to CramTime, welcome to another video. Today we're going to quickly breeze over solving two-step equations, where we will mainly focus on undoing the order of operations. That being said, let's hop right into it. I want to quickly brush over what a one-step equation is. One example would be x plus 4 equals 8. Whereas we only need to execute one step, subtract the 4's, and we find that x equals 4. Or it could be the similar variation with x minus 4 equals 8, where we just have to do one operation of addition. Or it could be with multiplication, where 2x is equal to 4, and we simply have to do one operation of division here to get that x equals 2. Or it could have been x divided by 2 equals 4, and we'd simply do a multiplication operation. That is a one-step equation. As described in the PEMDAS video, the term PEMDAS can really be divided into 4 parts. The parentheses part is on its own, the exponents part is on its own, multiplication and division kind of go together, and addition and subtraction also somewhat go together. So a two-step equation is an equation that combines two of these aspects. So it could be a pairing of parentheses and multiplication and division, or exponents and addition and subtraction, but most commonly you'll see a pairing of an aspect of multiplication and division and an aspect of addition or subtraction. Let's breeze through some example problems and we'll be on our way. So the first example problem on the screen is 2x plus 4 equals 8, and that combines an aspect of multiplication and addition, making it a two-step equation. So our first step would be doing the opposite of PEMDAS. So we take the addition and subtraction section first. So we have the plus 4, so we're going to subtract 4 from both sides. 2x is equal to 4. And then the next portion of PEMDAS, going backwards, is multiplication slash division. So here we have a division operation to undo the multiplication. So we have x equals 2. Now on the flip side, we used a second example of x divided by 4 minus 4 equals 12, which combines aspects of subtraction and division. So going backwards across PEMDAS, the addition and subtraction is what needs to be undone first. So we add 4 to both sides. X divided by 4 equals 16, and then we undo the division by multiplying by 4, multiplied by 4, and x equals 64. So those are the most basic kinds of two-step equations that you will see most likely in Algebra 1 class. Feel free to click off the video now if that's all you need and you need to move on and study. If you have some more time, we'll go through some more complex and ambiguous problems. Let's zoom through these last ones, shall we? I won't show that much work, I'll just quickly explain and move on. So this first question, 2x plus 2 in parentheses times 6 equals 12, is an equation I've selected to demonstrate how the parentheses would interact in a two-step equation. So since parentheses comes first in PEMDAS, when you're doing a two-step equation you're undoing to solve for x, you do parentheses last. So we divide by 6 at first, and that just gets us 2, and then we have 2x plus 2 equals 2, and then from there we just follow simple undoing like we did in previous problems. So we subtract 2 from both sides and we get 0, and then divide by 2, and then x equals 0. Now we're going to turn over to the question in the top right, x squared plus 4 equals 13. This is very basic, just to show how exponents interact in this undoing environment. So again, from right to left in PEMDAS, addition and subtraction first. So subtract 4 from both sides and you get x squared is equal to 9. And then you simply do the exponent part. So you're going to have to take the square root to get rid of the x, to get rid of the squared. Take the square root, and x is equal to 3, or really plus or minus 3, but I guess for these cases in Algebra 1 you can stick with the 3. Now we'll just look at the final one, a little complex, just for fun, just to show how the exponents and parentheses interact. So of course if it's in parentheses, that's the last thing you're doing because you're going from right to left on PEMDAS, undoing. So first you take the square root, so you end up with 6 So x squared plus 4 equals 6. Again, normally in the later math stages in calculus, you say plus or minus 6, but in basic algebra 1, you can just keep it positive. So x squared plus 4 equals 6. Now you simply go from right to left, so you want to undo the addition and subtraction first, so subtract 4 from both sides, and you get x squared equals 2, then take your square root, and x is equal to the square root of 2, plus or minus square root of 2, but again, that's for a later stage in your math journey. Alright guys, this concludes this video of CramTime, where we have gone over two-step equations and solving them. I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe to this channel and press that like button, and I will be posting as often as possible. I forgot to mention at the beginning to go ahead and put the video on 2x speed if you need to study quick for a test. Have a great day, stay safe, and thank you for supporting my channel.